Switzerland is one of the most sought-after places in the world. Simply because of its unmatched beauty, you just can't get over how serene it is there. But that being said, you cannot go everywhere if you're on a short trip. So, we decided to make a video on Switzerland's top 10 places to visit if you're going to Switzerland on a short trip. But before we begin, make sure you've hit the subscribe button so you can stay updated about any new videos we upload. Now, without any further ado, let's dive into the video so that you can plan your trip to Switzerland soon. Number 10. The Matterhorn. The Matterhorn is a pyramid-like mountain in Switzerland, and let us tell you something, it is a thing of beauty. One of the most interesting facts about it is that it's the world's most photographed mountain. You've guessed it already, right? It must be beautiful to be the world's most photographed mountain. It's a great spot for people who love to do photography. The mountain stands tall with all its might at an impressive 4,478 meters in height. It's a thrill-seeking experience for mountaineers who attempt to summit this mountain. But don't worry, if you do not like to climb mountains, you can always stick to the cable car and go to the top of the mountain like that. Number 9. Château de Chillon. Château de Chillon is another beautiful destination in Switzerland, located on an island in Lake Geneva. Yes, you must have heard about the Geneva Convention. That's where it was finalized. Lake Geneva is situated near the popular town of Montreux. Not to mention, this town itself is also worth a visit. One of the most interesting facts about it is that the castle is from the 10th century. Back in the day, it was used as a strategic waterfront. Afterwards, it became a lakeside summer home for wealthy people in Switzerland. With its long history and amazing architecture, it's something one must see when in the country. So, if you're going to Switzerland, don't miss it. It's the best place for all history lovers. And if you love to see different types of architecture around the world, the details of this castle will blow you away. Number 8. Jungfraujoch. Jungfraujoch is one of the top places to visit in Switzerland. You can actually call it an alpine wonderland that features enough beauty to keep you mesmerized. When you go there, it's like a cute movie that will transport you into another universe. It's situated between two mountains and is one of Switzerland's highest attractions. But don't be scared of the altitude. There's so much more to do up there. You can do mountain climbing there, as well as tobogganing, among other stuff. But the best thing to do is get on the world-famous Jungfrau Railway. The train journey is beautiful as you move across the mountains and snow-capped peaks. The red train looks absolutely phenomenal against the white snow and blue sky. A fun fact for all of you, the train travels 3,454 meters above sea level, which makes it the highest railway station in Europe. How cool is that? And to top it all off, you can also fly through the air on the zip line over the mountain. Imagine yourself flying in it and getting amazed by the cool mountains. Do not forget to wear a big puffer jacket or you might freeze into a human ice lolly. Schweizerischer National Park. Schweizerischer National Park is another of the top locations to visit in Switzerland. And for a country like Switzerland, where you see amazing views at every turn, if something is among the top locations, you can imagine just how beautiful it must be. It's the country's only national park, and if you want to know how the Alps were before tourism, this place will transport you back into that time zone. Besides that, you'll find snow-glazed glaciers and mind-blowing sceneries here. We know for a fact that you'll want to experience everything while visiting a national park. It's just that beautiful. And the best thing about it is that you'll also get to see some of the rare red squirrels and deer in this park. And if you see one, don't make a noise. And don't take out your camera out and scare them off. Just sit there, be quiet, and observe the beauty of these animals. Not just that. If you're a hiking lover, here's a bonus for you. This national park features 21 hiking routes, so you'll have plenty of choices if you want to go hiking. Number 6. Lake Geneva. Lake Geneva really has a reputation in the world, both for its beauty and for the famous Geneva Convention. But well, we have nothing to do with the political stuff, so we'll just focus on the beauty. If you're going to Switzerland, you must go to Geneva, as it's among Switzerland's most beautiful places. And it's not just a lake there. You'll also get to see the hustle of Geneva and the quietness of the mini vineyards around the lake. So don't worry, there'll be lots to do there. Not just that, as far as the lake is concerned, it's genuinely a sight to behold. From water skiing to kayaking and windsurfing, there's so much to do that you'll want to do everything in a time crunch. But for all the lazy peeps out there, you can just grab a book, lay down at the side of the lake, and absorb the beauty. We know not everyone wants to go and get all wet. Number 5. Lugano. Well, most people think that Switzerland is loaded with natural beauty only, but that's definitely not it. The country is built well too, so if you visit Lugano, you'll see the southern part of Switzerland in a new dimension altogether. Located on the shores of Lake Lugano, the city blends Swiss and Italian cultures into a beautiful mix. The streets are beautiful and filled with interesting architecture. The best thing to do here is to chat with the locals and bless your taste buds with the great local delicacies. Do not forget to try out the pumpkin soup, risotto, and roasted meats. All of this food is so good that you will literally forget your mom is cooking. Other than that, Lugano is probably the best place you can visit in Switzerland if you have a child with you. You'll be able to see natural beauty as well as experience the culture of the country and the hustle and bustle of the streets. It's actually a very baby-friendly place. Number 4. Bern. If you're a fan of different architectural designs, then Bern is one of the best places you can visit in Switzerland. The best thing to do around here is to walk across the old town's natural cobblestone alleyways. Bern is amazingly beautiful and enticing, so much so that you won't be able to keep your eyes away. Not to mention, it's also listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and when you visit it, you'll know why it's on that list to begin with. But if you don't fancy walking in the narrow alleyways, you can always find a couple of boutiques, bars, and bears across the city. And no, we're not joking when we say you'll get to see bears. You might actually come across one. You'll also find many bars and markets in the town. And while you're there, don't forget to take a dip in one of the most popular swimming pools, and also visit the Albert Einstein Museum in his old flat. We suggest you take a tour guide with you. Number 3. Lucerne. Lucerne is another beautiful place in Switzerland, and it consists of 3 large mountains. The place is like a compact medieval city that rests on the shores of the lake. The best thing about this place is that it has everything you can think of, from lakes to picturesque meadows. And if you don't enjoy nature's beauty, you can also find bustling squares, churches, and boutiques in this place. It's like a full package. However, the highlight of Lucerne is the Chapel Bridge. Built in 1333, the bridge has been connecting the city's main square for centuries now. Number 2. Rhine Falls. It's Europe's most enticing waterfall. Rhine Falls is located near the northern town of Schaffhausen, and one of the best things to do is to book a canoe and stargaze from there. You can also witness historical castles from across the water, and if you visit this place in August, you'll see the spectacular firework display on the National Day of Switzerland as well. Truly a heavenly sight. Number 1. Zurich. Last but on the top, we have Zurich. It's essentially the cultural hub of Switzerland, which isn't just fun but also colorful, and you will want to just get a house there. Other than that, you'll also find the popular bars of Europe and the largest street rave scenes. So if you're a party freak, Zurich is the place to be. And not just that, for all the football fans watching this video, you can also see a game of the FIFA World Football game. We suggest you go to Zurich at the end of your trip. You can visit all the fancy places, go to a spa, and wear off your tiredness from all the travel. And that's it from today's video, you guys. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos on Switzerland. Until then, stay tight and hang on for more videos. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to us. Also, if any one of you has been to Switzerland, tell us how it was in the comments below.